You are logging into my team today. This is what matters. It's a big day for 2K. We got a ton of new cards, a ton of new good challenges. Plus, King of the Court kicks off today. Let's dive right into it. As usual, take care of your dailies. It's a free 5,000 MT every day. By Friday, you should have 20, 30,000 MT just from the dailies, and that's important because you're gonna have to come in and buy a Challengers player. All these cards can be bought for 10 to 20k, so build up your MT throughout the week because you are gonna need it. This is a great challenge. They're giving us another free Hall of Fame option pack. Super easy to get done right now. You do have to play salary cap. Last week it was showdown, so this is even a bit easier. You can play salary on or offline, either way. But in that game, put a Raptors player, put a Challengers player. Eventually you'll play a little breakout and you'll get on a win streak. But this is a very easy Hall of Fame badge, and just the first thing they're giving us today, so that's really good. We're gonna get a free Hall of Fame option pack. We like that. The rest of the challenges here, nothing new, probably avoiding the London game, keeping track of the clutch time and triple threat wins. Salary cap, we may get a win or two today because now we have a challenge to do it. And then the season 4 rewards. This is just a rep boost. Go ahead and take care of that. The rep is pretty good this year. Now, down here at the end, nothing really new. Of course, get the signature challenge done, work on your coaching challenges if you have the time, but it's the Battlegrounds Festival, and now we understand kind of what they're gonna do. They gave us 6 diamond challenges last week, you could say. Last Strong, shout out the podcast. They gave us 6 diamond challenges and then the Galaxy Opal for essentially 7 days, a challenge every day. There were 6 diamonds and 1 Galaxy Opal. Kind of threw a curveball with this extra pink diamond challenge. I know a lot of people didn't do it, myself included. This juice wasn't worth the squeeze, but now they're kind of starting the cycle over. They're starting it with a free Galaxy Opal piece. That's big. This is going to help a lot of people who are trying for SAR or Terry. And what you can expect is the Galaxy Opal piece this day, and then 6 more diamond pieces over the next 6 days. So you can add that up. 4 diamonds equals a pink diamond. So essentially, they gave us a pink diamond and a half the first 6 days. They'll give us a pink diamond and a half the next 6 days. Well, 3 pink diamonds is a Galaxy Opal. So between the 2 Galaxy Opal challenges, plus all the diamond challenges, they've technically given us 3 Galaxy Opal pieces just from these relatively easy offline challenges, not even including this pink diamond challenge, which a lot of us, maybe didn't do. Maybe next week they give us another pink diamond challenge that's just not quite as timely. But either way, a big W in my opinion. Nice we got the Galaxy Opal. This is a really easy challenge. Again, you'll need a Challengers player, but you should have the MT for it, even just from doing your dailies. Like, I don't want this to be a barrier for people to not do this. Grab a Challengers player for 10 to 15k and get these done. If not today, wait a few days. We know their prices go down. But overall, a great day for challenges. Today, you should be able to get, or even today and tomorrow over the next couple days, a free Hall of Fame badge and a Galaxy Opal piece for a pretty minimal grind. So definitely like that. Definitely lock that in on whatever you're grinding today, just between the dailies, this new Hall of Fame challenge, and the Battlegrounds. Definitely will be taking care of that here on the channel. For play modes, it's the kickoff of the weekend, so King of the Court will be live here in just 5 hours. We will be playing this weekend as usual. I usually wait till Saturday, maybe Sunday to play my games, and I'm thinking this is gonna be the lineup. I know what you guys are thinking. Guru, where's Russ? I'm gonna use it. I'm not using every top tier card I have. I think you do get more points per win when you don't use all dark matters or things like that. So we took Cohen's out of the lineup. I'm gonna run Jabari Smith, just a bit more size, and I really like his jump shot. And with Tracy in the lineup, I have so much offense. I'm going pure defense at point guard. We're gonna downgrade from a dark matter down to a diamond. I don't know if this is logical. Maybe after a game I put Russ in, but I'm gonna at least try it. And then I think my bench flows really well because I have a super offensive threat with Ray and then the defensive threat with Kamara. So gonna be a 1-2 punch. We'll either have these 2 guys on the court or these 2 guys. Other than that, it's pretty. I love this Gugliotta. He can sub right in for McDaniels. Bosch and Jabari, they're so similar. Maybe Bosch is a little better, but I'm happy to have him with this second unit. He might be my main scoring option alongside Ray. And then this Ray Nod, I know I get some flack for this card, but I really like his jump shot. We'll keep using them, but I'm going to have Old Faithful in the lineup just in case. I know I can shoot really good with this card, so if I get in a pickle, maybe Yang gets tired. That's what I'm mostly concerned about. I know Yang can play at a high level. I don't think this is just a typical Amethyst card. I think this is a top tier center in my opinion. But if he gets tired, I need subs. And if Reynad is getting, beat up a little bit or something, we'll go Old Faithful because I know I can shoot with him. So this is the lineup I'm thinking for King of the Court. Of course, we're going to have fun shooting for tier 3. I'm mapping out my pieces pretty good here and we'll be at the exchange soon. Shooting for tier 3, not even sure I need tier 2. Of course, it would be nice, but shooting for at least tier 3 and maybe making a push for tier 2. We'll be live, likely Saturday night, playing a few King of the Court games. But with that, I've been playing a ton of Park. I think I won 10 games in Park yesterday. 20 easy pieces. I mean, it's a great way to stack pieces. It's a great way to get a little better at the game. But I've also been playing a ton of Breakout. I'm just working through boards. I think I'm already through the portal. I mean, it's a great way to stack pieces too. And now I'm getting 90 plus premium packs and hidden gems. Sometimes you get 3,000 MT just for playing one game. So I'm also stacking pieces in Breakout. And that's kind of been my main grind during the weekdays, is like a combination of Breakout and Triple Threat Park. If you've already finished Domination, that's kind of what I'd recommend you lean into. I did play the random showdown game on live. That was fun. Of course, if this is your grind, you can stack a lot of pieces this way, and they do reward you. I mean, 2K's good at rewarding you for online wins, whether it's in the Park or showdown. Salary cap hasn't been as fruitful as we've said, but we will play a game today, probably just single player. Like I said, I'm going to put in some specific players to make sure I'm stacking as many challenges as I can. And of course, we'll shout out exhibitions. I'm getting some weird, really interesting exhibitions. Some of them are glyphs, like they ask for a card from a certain set and you can actually put in any card. Sometimes I'm not lucky, like I need a limitless pink diamond. I don't have it. They're not letting me put any card in. But one of these, it required something I didn't have and I tried to put it in and it let me put any player in. So every now and then you get lucky. But it's Friday, a good day to get ready for the weekend. Sunday Park is coming, King of the Court's going live, so it's kind of that ramp up day, guys. I know a lot of people will be playing King of the Court tonight. They just get a jump on it. So whomever that is, I wish you good luck and hopefully the sticks treat you well. We can hop over to the exchange. And as I said, we're really lining up shots now. I mean, I have 5 Galaxy Opals. And I'm very close to another one because I have 2 pink diamonds. And with all the challenges coming, I'll get another pink diamond pretty easily. That will put me at 6 Galaxy Opals. Plus the new challenge, that's 7 Galaxy Opals. So now I'm starting to think, wow, I'm actually in a really good spot. We know the weekend's a bit uncertain, but if I could get the Sunday Park streak, that would put me up to 9 already, which would be, looking really good for SAR, plus King of the Court, plus just grinding. But there is some other really good value in here. Like, I do want to make a point to get this Jeffries card. He's only 8 Amethyst, but still, plus some of these dynamic duos. Wouldn't mind having these guys untradeable. I'm trading Nemhard a ton, but having one in the collection that's just mine, that would be kind of cool. So maybe there's a part of me that says, let's go SAR and let's use the other extra pieces just to pick up like Kuzma and the Amethysts. Or sorry, let's go Terry. Let's go Terry. Spend the 8 on Terry and use the extra 2 pieces to get all these other fun, cool things like Kuzma, maybe Jennings too. Or we just spend all 10 on SAR. And honestly, I don't know how much extra I would have. It's getting pretty tight. I think I could get to SAR, but it would be pretty tight. So again, I keep the same strategy. I'm just stacking pieces. Plenty of time to make my final choice. But in the meantime, just stay busy, line up your shots. We have a pretty good understanding of what's coming. We got the Galaxy Opal today. We should have 6 more diamond challenges, maybe another pink diamond challenge that's going to be a bit of a grind. Plus, we know how much we got done in the last 7 days, so you should be kind of comfortable saying, well, I did this much last 7 days. Can I do that much again the next 7 days? Will I do a little less? Will I do a little more? Now we should be really lining this up, and for me personally, it's looking pretty good for Terry, maybe SAR. I might just come down to what exactly I want out of this exchange. And please let me know down below, what are you guys all doing? Are you just kind of getting some of these budget beasts and maybe you're gonna get Terry? Are you honed in on SAR and be willing to miss out on some of these other cool cards? Like, both of these guys are actually pretty good. It's one of those things, there's so many fun things in here. If I can just get SAR, I might miss out on a couple of the cool ones. But I'm curious what you guys are going to be doing for the exchange. And of course, we can check out the season 4. I mean, more and more people are going to start getting here. And, these cards are still really good. We had the shout out Lieutenant Jambo finish Gauntlet last night, and he went with the 97 plus pack. Pulled Pau Gasol. That's a cool one, a fun card. It's really 50-50, guys. Take one of these cards. They're all pretty good. Do the 97 plus. You might get lucky. Realistically, these 5 cards will probably be a little better than the cards you get, but maybe not. You just never know. So keep lining up your shots. This exchange is absolutely worth it as well. And from there, let's go ahead and talk about the market. So yes, we got some new packs. As usual, we're always aware of what's in here. Looks like they re-released some of the wild gems. That's not too big of a deal there. They released a bunch of new really good cards like Luka and Shaq and Ja. I mean, some really, really good cards in this set, and it will impact the market. So no, we're not ripping any packs, but we're, maybe the chain pack will go up to the where you actually have to spend VC. But of course, the market is definitely impacted by these new cards. And this is a deep set, guys. This set was a little deeper than I thought. It's 28 total cards. That is a good number of cards, and it's top heavy, it's mid heavy, and it's bottom heavy. So this is 28 really good cards. Starting at the top, they made this Shaq pretty good. They gave him the Luka release apparently. Decent 3-point with a coach and a takeover. That's a pretty good 3-point. I was really curious last night. I said, will they make this Shaq be able to shoot maybe in the 70s? This is pretty serviceable, and look at the other stats. I mean, 99 driving dunk, 90 ball handle, 85 pass accuracy. This is a crazy card. He will be incredibly expensive. He will be incredibly rare. Already at 3 million, there's only 2 on the market. Wouldn't worry too much about running into him. Later in the year, maybe he's more attainable. Could be a very, very fun card to use. So he's out there, not too much of a concern. This Luka will be similar. They didn't do his defense too bad, but it's not too good. I mean, the driving dunk, that is pretty solid for a 6'7", considering all the other stats like 97 pass accuracy, 97 ball handle. What a card, really good. But 89 perimeter D, that is pretty good and pretty serviceable. So I think they did him pretty good justice. This is an elite card, no question. I'm sure that he's gonna hoop, but again, very expensive, very rare. But the Galaxy Opals, these are fun. A lot of people like Ja Morant. This card probably will be expensive, but I could see this card being affordable in the future. He's just a little undersized at the point guard position, but really good stats. Yeah, this is a good card. He'll be expensive today, but one of those Galaxy Opals in the future will probably be really attainable. So if you're a Ja Morant fan, just be patient. It's good. Now there's an auctionable Ja Morant available. Over time, there'll be more of them and more affordable. And this Karolinko card, he's elite. This is a really, really good card. I will expect him to be quite expensive. You can get your hands on him. You have one of the best small forwards in the game. Could probably play power forward. We know how good that pink diamond was. Great card. So pretty good Galaxy Opals. Kelsey Plum, she's got a big fan base, so she'll probably be expensive. But, I don't see a ton of people running her, of course. And this Dwight Howard, he's interesting. Power forward eligible, 6'10". He was a hidden gem, I believe, so we've seen this card out there a little bit. But with the shoe boost, he can knock down the 3. Of course, he's going to dunk and play really good defense. Probably has an insane block. Pretty good card here, too. Again, he'll be very expensive today, but will be more and more attainable. But the pink diamonds across the board are solid. We have to shout out this LeBron. Man, I would say wait on this guy. Look, there's a ton in the market. Look at that bar down below. Look how many are here. This card's going to have to go down. There's just too many. We're early in the day right now, and we see so many LeBrons up. So if you want this card, just be patient. Look at this first one. This guy's a bit lucky. These first guys just getting the first ones on the market. We're probably going to get a mil for this LeBron. I don't think he stays that high. There's just so many in circulation. That's a good thing. Hopefully his price gets closer to like 200-300 at one point. Maybe kind of a, attainable LeBron for the people out there that want to play with that card. But there's going to be value in these pink diamonds. It's still too early. Same strategy that we have with the most recent set. This is the first day of the pack cycle. Let these cards come out. Let their price settle. Definitely going to be some pink diamonds we can make some MT on. And if there's a one you really want to use, I do just preach a little patience on day one. Their prices are too unstable. But grab a diamond and or an amethyst just to get your challenges done. I got a really cheap Tyler Zeller for like 15K. His price maybe goes down to 10. We saw the diamonds from last set go so low, lower than we've ever seen the diamonds. Maybe these are a bit more meta, but this Otto Porter was like 8 to 10K. Still too early to sell these guys. I know we bought a bunch of these, but it's still a little too early to sell them. You got to look at like the Beast set. Now it's been 2 weeks. Look at these diamonds. These guys have gone up. I mean, Aldama was in the 20s all day. This card has gone up. We just had to wait a little bit. Really, we were getting this card in the teens. Now he's 25 to 30 easily. So the profit's there now. Even cards like Eddie Jones have gone up. He was in the 50s. Now we're really only seeing him in the 70s, maybe the 60s. Not sure we'll see quite a biggest jump from the battlegrounds, but we've been talking about getting these pink diamonds really at a very aggressive price, like under 25. They're not quite bumping up yet. They need a little bit more time, but these cards are trending in the right direction. We're not seeing, the sub 30s listed. There's one right there. It's probably a pretty good deal. Give these guys a little bit more time. We will likely see them go back up. And with these new ones, we will probably see a lot of these diamonds and amethysts get pretty low. Like we saw good amethysts get down to 2K last set. I mean, this Noah card and this Ronnie card are both good cards. We need more time for them to go up, but they got down to like 2K. Wouldn't be surprised if we see these amethysts, at least some of them, get really, really low. We can highlight this Johnny Broom. He's been highlighted already as kind of the meta one. Not seeing a ton of cheap ones of him listed. Again, we'll monitor the price as the days go down. He may be the Raynaud of the set or the Kalani Brown of the set, where his price stays consistently around 20. I was able to snag one at 15. Could have been an overbuy. I mean, I might be able to sell him now for 20, who knows, but this guy's price could go down. These amethysts, it really just depends on how many come out in packs. Grab one for the challenges, but we're not ready to flip this set yet. Not yet. And same thing with this set. Yes, we bought a bunch of these guys. They're mostly in my auctions. We're not ready to sell yet. We need to still hold. But for the sets, pretty much beast and back, it's game on. Look to sell. Yeah, we do have a new set. So some of the mid-tier cards are taking a little hit, but not too much. Like Aldama's still in the 20s. Eddie Jones is holding his price. So from beasts and back, if you have the cards you've been holding, feel free to keep moving them, and then just keep looking for those good deals on the meta cards. Like I'm looking at Buzella still. I think I have a bid right now, trying to get him below 30 or below 40, like mid 20s to low 30s, sell him around 40. The same day trade applies. We have a long list of cards we're excited about. Some of these dynamic duos that are still in the festival, there's definitely opportunities to make on them. I think their price could go up once they're out of the festival, but be very aggressive on your purchase. Like this Nemhard seems to be sitting around 15 to 18. So I'm really not bidding more than 10. Even giving a little room for him to potentially go down. Being very aggressive on the bids is kind of my goal. And so for today, Thursday was more of a buy cycle, even Wednesday. Today I say, move and groove with day bids. But a bit of a hold day. If there's certain cards you want to sell, it may or may not be the best time just because of the new set. I'd rather focus on day flips. Let the dust settle from this set. We'll be in a buy phase for these cards in just a few days, and we'll be in a sell phase for these cards, and I can show my auctions. I mean, I have a ton of them. Look, I have more than 50. We'll be in a sell phase for these guys in just a few days. We got to hold a little bit longer. So that's kind of the cycle we're in. From the set that we were just buying, now we're putting a pause. I probably won't buy many more of these Battlegrounds, these original Battlegrounds cards. I won't buy these Challenger cards yet. I will wait, but I will continue my day flips on the past sets that I'm comfortable with and my dynamic duos that I'm comfortable with. I'm still Tranny Queen and Kenny Smith, We check on these guys kind of daily. Let's just do a quick Derek Queen check because I know a few of us are trading this card. And the secret's out a little bit. We always have to be ready to pivot, but only one up right now, and he'll be gone in an hour. So I may have the only Derek Queens up. Could be a good weekend to try to get some sales. I know I have a few listed pretty competitively, and same with these Kennys. So you can kind of see what I've been selling, just a lot of good stuff. And let's go into the auctions and see if we can clear some of this stuff out too. And I did list a bunch of cards, and not all of them sold, but that's just fine. I cleared out like 5 or 6 sales this morning. I actually already did that. But some don't sell, but then some do. Like I got a really good price on a Diamond Mo Williams, moved another Wild Gems Ray Scott. So that was kind of my strategy. I'm moving on from the Wild Gems. I do think there could be another exchange, but it's just who knows when and who knows if. So Started listing the wild gems just at a bit of a higher price, seeing if I can get any of them sold. And some of them kind of randomly did, most didn't, but I was okay with that because I want to slow sell these just in case there is another wild gem exchange. I'll probably still have at least a little bit of inventory, but in the meantime, if I can start getting some liquidity, that would be great. And you can see in my auction, so yesterday something kind of wild happened. I bought my Tracy McGrady for 1.2 million. I was out looking, kind of price hunting and seeing what are other Tracy's going for, just like this. I come in here, I went dark matter, and I saw a really good one, the one that I have here up for auction, ending with just about $1 million bid. And I said, that's too low. He's kind of better than the one I got, and I got mine at 1.2. I bid 1.1 on him, and I ended up winning him. And that's why I'm only down to 1.2 million MT right now. So I decided, let's just go ahead and try to flip the extra one I got. I may lose MT on it, maybe not. I do think he's a pretty rare card, and yesterday was kind of a low for him. Maybe I could have even waited a couple more days, let this new set die down. But I pulled up Tracy this morning, and one was selling for 1.3 million with much less badges than mine. So I got excited and said, let's just throw them up. And of course, right after I threw mine up, somebody throws a 20 legend badge one up. This one's gonna end like 30 minutes after mine. Kind of unlucky. When I put mine up, you can see mine is newer. Technically, there was like no Tracy's up. This guy waited 15 minutes. I don't think it was intentional, and then put up an even better Tracy McGrady. We'll have the results on that tomorrow. Will I break even? Will I lose a bunch of MT? I've always said, guys, these high-end cards, just due to the fact that we have a limit of 100K, we can't list a card higher than 100K when it's buy it now. And NBA 2K is kind of the only mode where they don't let you do that. In Madden, they let you list cards for whatever you want. Same with FIFA. It makes these high-end cards so risky. It is really hard to trade them consistently. And it's why my entire market strategy is all around buyout cards, because these cards are just so much more steady. So Guru took a big risk. That's what happens when you start dealing with these really high-end cards. We're super happy with this Tracy. We went 10-0 with him yesterday in the park. And I got a bit superstitious and I said, I'm not even subbing out the slightly better Tracy. Technically, this one has more Hoffs. He just has a little bit less legends, but this card's amazing. He just needs Pick Dodger. And if I have a Hall of Fame option pack coming today, if we get Pick Dodger, we will add it to him. So just a little insight on what happened with me, why my MT's a little bit lower. But yes, that Tracy should sell today, hopefully for at least $1 million. So we'll be up over 2 million liquidity, plus all the auctions we're having. I'll try to get back up closer to 3 as soon as I can. Plus this Tracy, when I do sell him, which will probably be in a few weeks before All-Star, but I'm going to hold on to this card. We're going to use him a little bit, have some fun. Hopefully I still get close to around $1 million with him. So I still feel like I'm around 3 to 4 million MT, which is a good spot. I just like having that liquidity to move and groove. So with that, guys, great day. Lock in on your dailies. Really, these three tabs are absolutely money today. Take care of your daily, get yourself a Hall of Fame badge, and get yourself a Galaxy Opal piece. You knock out those three things, your day's a W, or even just get some progress on them. You don't have to finish them. Get some progress on those. Your day's an absolute W. Keep in mind, we got King of the Court tonight. Whether you're playing tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, that's up to you. Sunday, we got Park. We'll be highlighting all that, as things progress. But in the meantime, just keep grinding away. I'm really excited to hear, what are you guys doing in the auction house? How are you guys moving and grooving? We'll have all sorts of updates on what's selling and how things work tomorrow. But in the meantime, keep grinding. I hope you all have a great Friday. If you'll be impacted by some weather this weekend, my thoughts are definitely with you. I'm in the Central Texas area, so it shouldn't be too bad for me. I may lose power. If there's not a daily video, that's probably why. If anyone goes through something like that, my thoughts are definitely with you. And I hope everyone is safe. But for the meantime, let's just keep having fun, keep playing the game. Much love and peace.